Good morning and welcome to the Crackpot Breakfast. I'm Canadian artist Ryan Lowrie, and what are we having today for breakfast? We're having water and orange pico tea. That is our breakfast for today because I had fried chicken takeout last night. Yes, I did, kitty. It's my cat. I had fried chicken and onion rings last night, and it left me with painful diarrhea. So, no, yes, that's pretty much the sound I made on the toilet. Just, oh, yes. So just fluids today. No solids. I know. Maybe I should eat solids. Oh, my cat's very fussy today. The squirrels are running about and there's a wind and that gets her all befuddled. So what's going on? What are we talking about? We're talking about nudity. I'm a smut peddler. I peddle smut. I paint and sculpt and draw, and I do a fair amount of nudes. I wouldn't say all my work is nudes, but a big chunk of it was. If you were to do a collection of my work, almost a third would probably be naughty bits. Some people don't like nudity in art or entertainment. Those people are usually religious, and they have a virtuous stance against it, that it will corrupt the children, and it is an exploitation of the concerned parties, and I kind of agree with them. In that, I'm glad nudity is inappropriate, because inappropriate is where I like to make stuff. So it's a fine line. I'm glad that some people don't like nude art. To me, that's half the fun. It's like swearing. If everybody swore all the time, when you did swear, it wouldn't have any emphasis. It wouldn't have oomph. Part of the fun of painting nudes and sculpting nudes is that not sure if we should be looking at this. Should we see nude women that we barely know? And because I sculpt, paint, draw nude men and women, I get asked a lot, does your wife know? Does your wife know? I've painted just over 300 paintings. I live in a townhouse. The paintings that don't sell are hung up on my wall. My wife's well aware of what I paint. I paint 8 feet away from where my wife makes her jewelry. My wife has a business, she makes jewelry. I paint in the same room. She can, as long as she can look left that much, she sees what I'm painting. But I like the fact that some people think I'm doing this in secret, that I'm hiding my art from her. I think that's an amazing idea. The idea that somehow I'm sneaking around, nefariously making this art that she isn't aware of. So whenever they ask, I sometimes like to be a dick and go, no, she doesn't know. She doesn't know at all. She doesn't know that I've seen other women nude. Pornography. Pornography, even the word sounds like a mental condition. It sounds like something wrong. Pornography tonight on Fox. Um, I I think there's a time and place for it. The derogatory term for it is smut. I like to think of what I do as classy smut, as opposed to exploitive smut. And I don't think one is better than the other. And I don't think pornography is a question of right and wrong or good and bad. I think it's a question of appropriate per ages. So, like with film ratings, there are people that argue against there being film ratings. Like, everybody should go be able to see everything. No, no, I'm glad that there's film ratings. There were movies I saw as a kid that I was not emotionally prepared to handle. And even as an adult, there's films I'm not ready to emotionally handle. Which isn't to say they shouldn't be shown, but I think a rating works as a warning, and I think that's all we can do as a society is warn. Especially since, pornography is so easily obtained online now. I'm an old man. When I grew up, pornography was magazines and videotapes, and it was a physical thing that you had to acquire. Now online, it's just another thing you find online, like free music and books. People publish books online that the copyright has run out, so it's public domain. You can find books and scores and just endless information online. What feels like endless information for now. And pornography is just another thing that you can find online. Which again, I don't think is good or bad, but I do understand why people don't want their kid watching an orgy or a couple engaging in acts. I get that. And I'm glad that they feel that way. And this is the point of my rant today. I'm glad that nudity makes some people uncomfortable. Because if it didn't, where's the fun in that? It's like when you're a teenager and you want to drink. It's because you're not allowed to. Why do you speed in a car? Are you really in that big of a hurry to get to work? Probably not. But just speeding is fun because it's not allowed. I like that there's rules. I don't know if all the rules make sense. I think, again, people are doing the best they can, and part of the fun of painting nudes is I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do any art. That again is part of the fun. You have to have something inside you to be an artist that says, I can do this because I said so. There's a sense of frontierism with that, like I'm doing this. Who gave you permission? I did. That's empowering. And again, I'm glad some people don't like nudity. Here are some of the nude paintings I've sold. Here's a bunch of them right now. Pretty nice, huh? With and then that one with the so yeah, and here are some nudes that I haven't sold yet. So nudes I haven't sold yet. here are some nudes that I've pulped. And pulped is when I've painted a canvas, it didn't sell, and then for whatever reason, I decide to clean that canvas and paint on top of it. So here are some nudes you can no longer buy because they don't exist anymore. Pulped nudes. So yeah, I pulp about a third of my canvases. And then some people get mad. They go, I was going to buy that one and now it's not for sale anymore. Yeah, if you like something I've painted, speak up. Because I might paint over it. It happens. I'll have an idea and I don't have any blank canvases, so I just grab one off the wall. Because I'm an off the wall kind of guy. I was talking to a colleague about pornography, and he told me a story that he used to work for this foreman, and this foreman, he didn't watch pornography because he felt too jealous while he was watching it. He said that it got him angry to think that the male protagonists in the story got to have all these fun sexual encounters, and that him watching it, it's like, why can't that be me? Why am I not having all this fun sex? And I thought, wow, what a dangerous mental condition that would be. And I asked, I said, did he feel that way watching, other movies? And he goes, no, it was just porn. But I thought, wow, what a horrible affliction, to watch Scarface with Al Pacino and think, why am I not selling that much cocaine and killing Colombians? What an odd outlook to have. And I think that's the danger of pornography, is some people think it will affect the mentality and the sensibilities of the people who watch it. And again, I'm glad they think that. I don't know. I don't think pornography makes you a good or bad person. I don't think watching consenting adults indulging in carnal appetites, I don't know if that's bad, but I'm glad that some people think it is bad. To me, that's part of the fun. It's like watching a rated R movie. I don't know if we're supposed to be watching this. I don't know if we're supposed to be doing anything. I don't even know if we're supposed to watch movies. I don't know if that makes us good or bad. I think it's indifferent. I think it just is. Just as nudity. I don't think nudity is good or bad. That's what we look like without clothes on. And I don't subscribe to the idea that everybody's beautiful. Some people will try to tell you that. Usually mothers. Because it's a kind, nurturing thing to say. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Well, in their own way is an amendment. So you're saying not everybody's beautiful. I don't think everybody's beautiful. I think beautiful people are beautiful. But what is considered beautiful changes from person to person. What I find beautiful, you may find repulsive. So, and that's part of the fun of art and entertainment and life, is finding the flavors that you enjoy. I find the female form fascinating. Here are some sculptures of nude forms I did. I find the male form beautiful. Here are a bunch of penises I painted. Yeah. Now again, is that good or bad? I don't know. You just looked at penises. I know some people can't look at penises. They freak out. And again, that's part of the fun of painting it. So I have no answers, only questions. And I think that's what art is supposed to do. I think art, whether it's... Yeah, wanna give me a kiss? Yes, you do. It's my cat, Winifred. How you doing? Grumpy today. Don't sit on my laptop. This is my cat. There's a black cat sitting by our fence. Miss Winifred wants to fight that black cat very much, doesn't she? Alls I want to... Get your tail out of my face. I know. My cat wants my cat's ass. Are you in frame? Are you... I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. So it's Sunday. I have the day off work. I'm probably going to spend the day sipping tea and watching Rick and Morty, because I like that show. And maybe I'll paint some nudes later. I don't know. And questions. I think art is to help us ask questions. I don't know if it provides answers. I don't know if you can ever get answers on what's right and wrong, good or bad, for everyone. I don't know if that can be answered. All we can do is try. And I try through art. And thank you for looking at my art. The crackpot breakfast is over now, so go look at something else.